Hi everyone, welcome to Amaranth. These are general messages for the collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter placements. Let's get into it. So the first card you have for today, Aries, is the dance portal. Further, it says, let go. This is beautiful energy out here. You see this person, arms up in the air. She has some leaves. There's music symbols all around. Feels like a very tropical area, that she has chosen for maybe a dance festival. But whatever this is, she's just dancing her heart out here, just letting loose, letting go, and it's like when you let go, it's like a spiritual form of a surrender, right? Because we're just going with the flow. We're just living in the moment. We're enjoying whatever we have around us at that point in time. It's pure joy. And, feeling that pure joy is like it's like a trance state, I would say. Some people dance their way. They almost touch that trance state, where they're so much immersed in that experience, so much in love with that experience, and so much, see a connection to the divine in that moment. So I feel that's your energy right now, that you're just letting loose, having fun, enjoying the moment with whatever you have. It's a very nice energy, because it's like we just release the worries. We let the worries, we give it away to the universe. And actually, it's a very healing, gesture. It's a very healing energy as well, this dance portal. Because not only is it good for the body, the brain, the hormones and the endorphins that are released, but it's also like a portal out here, It's like when the heart surrenders and releases and gives away the worries, no future planning, no overthinking, no living in the past, just in the here and now. So for some of you, this could be like you really attending some kind of music festivals or dance festivals, or you could be visiting some kind of rooftop bars and where there is live music and dancing going on. For some of you, could be attending events where there's a lot of partying and dancing going on. But it's a lot of spontaneity, right? Because like just dance moves, like whatever comes to mind, you're not prepared, but you're just dancing away. For some of you, you could be attending classes. There's a lot of Zumba that incorporates dances, dance movements, or just dancing at home. Some of you could be just turning up the music, turning up the volume, and dancing your heart away. I've seen a lot of people, when they cook, when they clean, they just put on high volume music, high vibe music, and then, they're in that energy of the dance portal already. Now, some of you could be opening up dance classes, dance studios, or taking some form of dance classes also. Others of you could be just like, having fun with whatever you can, whether it's attending events, parties, or throwing parties, welcoming people into your house. This is also festival energy for those of you that, are having some festivals around. For some of you, this can also be, like you're preparing your house for some kind of a dance festival or dance meetup, like, the lights and the music systems. Some of you could be working with lights and music systems and creating that open floor space for, gatherings and parties at your house. But it's like, a nice energy, what do you call? An energy where you're just like, enjoying, having fun with whatever, with the music, trying out dance steps, and, like a spontaneous living, like on the fly living, like whatever comes to mind you're doing. You're cooking, you're enjoying, you're meeting people, very lighthearted, playful energy. A very Venusian energy, and also I feel Venus, it is getting, it's moving into the sign of Libra, which is the ruler of Libra. So I feel that, with the planetary movements and arrangements right now, there is a focus on your fourth house as well. Aries, which is the house of your home and family. So some of you could be traveling or attending some kind of festivals, buying tickets for events, and, enjoying this dance portal, the dance moves, music and all of the, and festivals. You could be going with your family, with your friends, social connections and groups. So a very light-hearted, playful energy with this. The next card you have, Aries, is the Whip. And it's the Jack of Clubs, number 11. Number 11 is a master number. And in the background, if you see, there is a master that is sitting out there, in his house and his chamber. And then there is this whip out here. Now, Jack is an energy of learning, right? And when it comes to the whip, because there is some kind of an authority figure which is shown in the backdrop, it could be that this whip is about, discipline, authority, and things like that. Also, whips indicate repeat of movements, right? Because like when we're whipping, we're doing the same motion over and over again. So there is some kind of a repeat cycle which is going on out here. Now, there are, this energy can go, can swim in two spectrums. Like either you're repeating some kind of, of repetition, which means that you're mastering something. It's like when we repeat or repeat a step. Like, for example, if you got the dance portal. So for some of you could be repeating a dance step and perfecting that. For others of you, it could be any other skill that you're repeating over, every single day for weeks and months, that it becomes registered in your memory and it becomes like a part of you, gets integrated. It becomes your muscle memory. That's when, after several repetitions, when it gets integrated, it becomes a part of us. It becomes our instinct once it's integrated. So I do feel that either for some of you, now this is also about practicing some kind of a discipline, art, and it could be anything, whether it's, you could be into sports, you could be practicing some kind of sports training, or you could be running marathons or any kind of sports. You could be practicing martial arts and things like that. For some of you, it could be soft skills, like public speaking, debates, or some other skill, whatever you have picked up. It's like you're doing it every single day so that it becomes a second nature to you. Now, for some of you, this could be that something gets repeated time and time again, and you need to just break that cycle, address that thing. If there is an issue that keeps resurfacing or recurring again and again, whether it's like some kind of argument that happens between, in your personal life or your professional life, that needs to snap, that needs to go. So if there is a situation that keeps repeating in your life, Aries, this is an encouragement from the universe for you to break that cycle. Now, Jack of Clubs is a learning energy, so I feel for the most part, this could be that you are practicing some kind of skill over and over again. Maybe you're preparing for some kind of a competition, and when it comes to competition, this kind of discipline, it really comes in handy. We have to get disciplined. We have to give it our best shot, prepare really well so that we do well. So I do feel this is some kind of a training preparation for some kind of a competition. It could be, or for the final day presentation, you could be out there public speaking on the stage and you're rehearsing for that. Or you're, it's like you're rehearsing. Maybe you're. Now, this can also be like you rehearsing for a stage show or a movie, or you want to record some music, or you want to paint. It could go in several ways. So whatever this is like a repeated energy of doing the same thing so that you become a master at it. So there is definitely an underlying energy of persevering, of working hard. For some of you, you could be actually into some kind of martial arts or some crafts like that where you are practicing it every single day. Maybe you're hitting the gym, or maybe you're creating a gym at your home studio or something like that, or some kind of a workout plan or a practice session you have. Now, for those of you, on the other side where you are doing things on like a repeat, you're repeating the same thing over and over again. Maybe you're just complaining about the same thing over and over again. If it slides into the negative spectrum, then this is a sign that you need to cut that. You need to stop doing that. And you need to stop beating around and going around in circles over and over again over the same issue. So it's a good time to clear up that issue if it keeps resurfacing time and time again. And the last card you have for today, Aries, is a message from the universe. And it says, forget safety, live where you fear to live. Take a chance, dare to dream, risk pays a half. There is a beautiful neon castle out here. I feel that this is encouraging you to believe in yourself, Aries. And for the most part, you do. You're ruled by Mars. You're very fiery, you're, fierce, energetic. But here, we all know that for the growth to happen, whether it's in the 3D world or spiritual world, we need to step out of our comfort zones. So we need to either take a chance on things, but we cannot just be, sitting in our comfort zones, in our comfortable routines, and expect some kind of growth. It doesn't work that way. So the thing about this energy is that you should be able to tell the difference between what is a bold, calculated risk versus recklessness. So that's one thing that you will need to identify. That yes, you need to take a calculated risk. You need to be bold with your decisions because comfort zone is not going to provide that growth, right? Something which you really want. Maybe it's a dream. Maybe it's something that you've been dreaming, or you've been chasing that dream, or you need to go after your dream. But the thing is, because there is a tower out here, right? So tower is built on solid ground, which means that before you take any calculated risk, make sure that you have a solid foundation. And whatever you're going after, make sure that it's not something like a unicorn thing or a fairy tale thing that you're chasing. Make sure that you're going after things which feel real. It shouldn't be a waste of your time or other people's time, resources, energy. So whatever you're going after, make sure it's meaningful, it's purposeful, whether it's in your personal life or your professional life, whether it's a project, a business, you're kind of, creating something, launching something, whatever that is for you. Make sure that the foundation is solid. And when you take those calculated risks, you need to ensure that there is a fallback plan as well, right? And everything needs to be aligned. The groundwork needs to be really solid. So if you've just been going around the bush, like, okay, I'm going to do it tomorrow, okay, the next year you just keep talking about it in a loop, then that's the thing that you need to break. Take that calculated risk, make sure your foundation is strong, and then go for your dream, go chase that dream. So Aries, those were your messages, and hope they resonated with you. Now moving on to the sign of Leo. So the first card you have, Leo, for today is the Mami Wata. And below that it says memory. This is a beautiful energy for you here, Leo. There is this ocean goddess Mami Wata, and she had a lot of snakes that are coiled on around her. And snakes is a very potent energy of wisdom, of protection. When it comes to memory is like you thinking of the past, right? You remembering the past, everything, the blessings, the good, the bad, and everything in between. So she's thinking about her expression is like she's thinking about the past. She's thinking about the memories of the past. And I feel that it's more about, kind of connecting the dots, like your roots, where you come from, a very introspective energy at the same time. Also a lot of reflection going on. It's a full water, what do you call the full water experience out here, right? Which is of reflection and water has a good memory too. So for some of you, you could be thinking about the past, or you could be looking at the past, pictures, videos, whatever that is, and you're just thinking, oh, how nice those days were, those good old days. For some of you, it could be that as well. Or you could be just thinking about, all the past experiences that led to your current today situation and self. Also, when it comes to memory, memory is like good, bad, everything. But when, I had read, like even scientifically and psychologically, when we keep a journal, when we write the good things, whether you're doing it on a daily basis or you're just journaling the past events, when we journal that, we tend to bring out the positive events more, or think about the positive events more, because they're more a pleasure to write it down. So we tend to recall the positive moments more than the negative ones. So for some of you, that could be relevant as well. But a lot of reflective energy also. Some of you could be looking about or hearing stories or talking to people, that are related to your family or ancestors or history or culture or something like that. So as to understand, or to us to understand your life path. And that really helps, because we carry the DNA, we carry those values, everything that's passed down from the ancestors. And, so we might be looking that up as well, the experiences, the culture, and the values that have shaped you. Where have they come from? For some of you, that could be something that you're looking up as well. For some of you, this can also be that you're thinking about how, if it's in regards to some people, maybe relationships, personal or professional, you could be going back and saying like, oh, how nice, it was that we were connected back then and things like that. So for some of you, this could be a reflection on some past negative experiences. And because water also is a healing energy, this is like a very therapeutic card. So for some of you, you might want to heal those memories or heal those situations or heal those relationships as well. Now, for some of you, this could be like just water sports. You could be just going by the beach, spending time in water, maybe in by the pool, or you could be buying properties or homes or visiting areas that are next to water, near water bodies. For some of you, it could be that as well. And that also is very therapeutic. It actually helps us to connect more with our emotions. So I do feel that you're more connected with your inner world, with your watery world, with your emotions. It's like you're thankful, you're grateful for all the experiences you have had. You're more warm, more emotional, more depth of understanding. And I feel that people sense that little subtle shift in you, because Leo archetypal energy is more like a spotlight center stage and all of that. But I feel there's a more emotional touch to your talks, your memories, in general, your inner world. There is more emotions, more emotional depth from where you're coming, from where you're understanding things. A lot of gratitude is also coming through. So you could be thinking about your past experiences. You could be thinking about the past memories, looking at pictures and all of that. And it's a good thing, because when we think about something so fondly, we're honoring that phase, that situation, those people right in our lives. We thank them for being a part of our lives. Yeah, and also they kind of tell us a thing or two about ourselves, so they help us to understand ourselves better as well. The next card you have, Leo, is number 28, and it says Gentleman, and it says Ace of Hearts. New beginnings in your heart space, in your inner world. If you see this person out here, this gentleman, He's just walking, and there's a tiger which is walking behind, right? Behind this person. And this person is calmly, looks like a simple person doing the work, walking through a grass fields, having a staff in the hand. And the tiger is also calmly walking beside. So there's a calmness, even though there is a tiger present in this energy. So the tiger is not roaring, it's not loud. Both are just calm. And I feel that's the essence and underlying current of this energy is calmness, the confidence, the quiet confidence. Like, Leo archetypal energy sometimes gets loud, loud authority, playing a flash, talking over the people or talking too much and all of that. Here, I feel that there is some kind of teaming of that energy, teaming of that roaring line into a more calmer energy. So I feel that your either leadership style has changed because I feel that this is a leadership energy for those that are in leadership positions. I feel that there is a shift in the way you lead the teams. You're like more confident in your own self. You've tamed that beast that you don't want to be loud. You don't want to raise your voice. You don't want to sound very, over authoritative and things like that, So you're more gentle, more calmed, and more easy approachable so that people can talk to you more easily, can approach you more easily. So I do feel that this is not, this is a shift. There is a transformation that has happened in the way you present yourself here, Leo. Because definitely in the past, there was like doing things to get the praise, to get the attention, to get the applause. Over here, you're just being you. You're doing things because you want to do it. So it's like a gentle energy. And if people like it, they can applaud. Otherwise, you don't care. And I feel that this is like a good shift because that's the kind of leadership that is, an asset. It's so much valued in today's times, where you're able to stay cool, calm, collected, even when the tempers are rising around you. So you're not gonna just roar and match the heat of the situation. You're just gonna stay cool, calm, and handle the high pressure situations with a lot of grace, with a lot of calmness. So it's a very good shift. I feel that this has transformed. There has a transformation that has happened for you, reflective energies. And you're like, maybe before you were the one who's talking the most. Now you're like, okay, I can do the talking leader. I can listen to people. There's a more quieter, more steady and gentle energy with this here, Leo, which is very not your energy generally. So I feel that for some of you, I just feel that you're more gentle with your approach. You're not flashy, you're not loud, very gentle, very modest. You're handling situations with more calmness, more gentle way of talking, not loud, not aggressive, not very, not announcing everything, and things like that. So you're like, what, I'm just going to keep working and I don't want to announce my projects, my plans, my accomplishments, the results. I don't want to announce it. I'm just going to enjoy it by myself because I put in the work and it's, it's just like proving to myself that I am capable of this. But whatever you're doing is just for your own self. So it's a very nice energy, where you're not very hyper or very reactive. You're like more gentle presence. It's a very good energy, but it's not the typical Leo energy. So you have gone through some kind of a transformation out here, Leos. And I feel that this energy, if you're able to attain this energy and come across as graceful and calm, people will be more open to you. They will be more trusting of you. They will be more reaching out to you, because you're going to be more approachable. They know that you're not going to get aggressive or reactive when they reach out to you. So it's a very listening energy and less talking energy, which is just not Leo. So something deeply has shifted inside of you. Um, yeah, because you're not doing things to be impressive or to impress people and things like that. You're just doing things because you want to do it. And the last count, Leo, for today you have is a message from the universe, and it says, be those who help your being. Further, it says, like a drum slide, choose friends carefully. It's beautiful because there are two dolphins out here, right? The dolphin energy spirit is generally playful. Joy is, childlike energy. And they're swimming like, they're synced up, their movements are synced up. So it looks like they're in sync with each other. They understand each other, you know. And here the underlying energy is people that we surround ourselves with, they definitely shape our future, they shape our present. And this is an encouragement for you, Leos, to align with those that lift your spirit. People that are easy to be with, people that are lighthearted, playful, joyful. Try to find company of those people versus those connections that drain you. So it's not about, this connection or cutting people off like in a harsh way or running away from them or judging them. No, it's like just me discerning like where you, then with whom you spend your time and energy with. Also, this is like, light attracts light. So whatever your inner frequency is, whatever your aura is, like the real aura, not the performative aura, the real frequency where you are at right now, those are the kind of people that you will meet in the next chapter or going forward. So you need to be able to, tell who matches your frequency, who doesn't. And sometimes people, are very pleasant and nice and charming in the first meet. And as you spend time with them, they don't feel the same, So here this energy is encouraging you to understand that difference, like people that are easy to be around, people that are lighthearted, not people that bring that testosterone rush or that excitement, just in the first go and fizzle off in the next few meets. So you need to understand like which people are vibing with your energy and align with those that uplift your spirit. Okay, so Leo, those were your messages and hope they resonated with you. Now moving on to the sign of Sagittarius. So the first card you have, Sagittarius, for today is a gratitude rampage. And further down it says, it's already happened. If you look at this picture, this person is sitting in such calm serenity, in the moment, eyes closed, savoring it in. Lot of tattoos, lot of musical notes, leaves, green environment, maybe it could be a forest or parks or some kind of a green area. For you, Sagittarius, and also there's a lot of tattoos, and that is an energy of looking back, with your mind's eye and knowing how far you have come, how much you have achieved. It's already happened. The gratitude rampage, it's like now it's time to write it down, write down your wins, how far you have come, what all you have accomplished, and celebrate that, celebrate you. I feel that, Sagittarius, some of you might be just, savoring it in, just enjoying the moment, or you need to enjoy in the moment. You need to enjoy, you need to celebrate your wins instead of just, because Sagittarius 9th house energy, Jupiter ruled your, you ruled, your life is the archer, always looking forward, always planning forward, next thing, next thing, next thing. You don't stop, you don't take the time to, just enjoy and celebrate how far you have come, all the steps, all the things that you have accomplished, all the challenges that you have overcome. You don't need time for that, for the most part. So here this energy is encouraging you to take that time off, relax, enjoy, live in the moment, do what makes you happy. This person is completely immersed in the moment. And I feel that's exactly what you need to do. Relax, enjoy what you have created for yourself. Enjoy the people that are around you. Enjoy the places that are around you. Travel, go outside, go to the cafe, go to a restaurant, try different meals and items and things like that. So definitely milestone energy out here, accomplishment energy out here, and a time to celebrate if you haven't done so already. So feeling very independent and Sagittarius, you're the mutable fire. You're always the free spirit, right? And that's what the free spirit is reflective over here. The silver hair, so for some of you, you could be like in your middle age, like from 30s and 40s and 50s, you could be in that range because just because there's silver hair, which is shown out here. And that's the time when we, take stock of how far we have come, what we have accomplished, what we have been through, the energy, the effort that we have put in, things we started, projects that we started, and the outcome, the results, and all those things. It's a good time to celebrate all of that. Some of you, you could be actually welcoming people into your house to celebrate those wins. It's also an energy of completion, completing things, completing projects, and finally finally completed it. So it could be in any area. It could be anything that you have finished, completed, and happy about it. Whether it's projects or responsibilities or mortgages or loans, you've just finished, wrapped it. And now you're relaxing. You're like, finally, I can breathe now. So it's a good time to reflect on how much you have worked, how much effort you have put in, looking back and seeing that the efforts have paid off. The efforts have shown the results. So it's a good time, and I feel that people also will be recognizing, this is a time where you might be getting recognition from people, and you're happy about that. You're like, finally, I get recognized for the effort I put in for, whatever I have accomplished and, conquered. People are recognizing that. So for some of you, you could be getting applause and recognition from your, maybe in your personal house, family, social circles, or your business place. The next card you have, Sagittarius, is number 30, and it says lilies, and it's King of Spades. It's a beautiful energy here, Sagittarius. King energy, of course, kings are masters. And then you see over here, there is 2 lily pads, 2 frogs, relaxing, chilling on those lily pads, and there is this beautiful lotus that's blooming. It's not a murky water image. It's a clean water, even though we know that lotuses thrive in murky waters. And lotus, spiritually, they're symbolic of wisdom, and wisdom after struggles. You've been through it, so you've acquired that wisdom. And these frogs are just chilling, relaxing, just spending time on these lily pads. So I do feel I'm picking up a restful energy out here, like just resting, relaxing, lying around, which is very uncommon for a Sagittarius energy because you're always chasing something or the other, But I feel from this energy, it's like you're more in a relaxed energy, or you are being encouraged to, to relax for a bit, to relax, to enjoy, to not chase too much, to pace your life, to slow it down for a bit, and I feel that I do feel, in my mind's eye, I am seeing some Sagittarius collective, like just relaxing in their house, or just, chilling out with their friends, families, like not too far, not on trips, just locally within their house, inviting people over to their house and just relaxing in their house with either with their family, with their extended family, with their friends, or whatever that is, in a very calm setting. Some of you could be just out there for happy hours, just chilling around and talking and enjoying yourself. It's like a recharge battery kind of a vibe. Now, for some of you, this could be actually related to ponds and frogs and lily pads. You could be in neighborhoods that have that. You could be visiting places with ponds and lotus flowers. Or there are a lot of actually lotus festivals also that are going around. So for some of you could be a part of that as well. But I feel like a very cool vibe. You just want to be there. You just want to hang out, spend time with people. Just talk casually, no goals, no to-do lists, no planning trips, because Sagittarius energy is the world traveler, right? So you maybe have already traveled a lot and you're exhausted. Now you want to sit back and relax in your house. More staycation kind of an energy, more calm, more peaceful, more relaxing, in your comfortable house. In a very peaceful setting is what I'm picking up with this. And the last card for today, Sagittarius, you have is a message from the universe, and it says, what you seek is seeking you. Believe, focus, intent meet with destiny. Beautiful energy out here, Sagittarius. There is a beautiful big eye, and it's like, there's an eye, and an eye is like observation, watching things, attracting things to you. And you're focused. The eye is also about focus. And here it says intent, which means set your eyes on the goal or the prize or whatever you want and let that thing, be attracted towards you. It's like being in the energy of an attractor, attracting things, situations, manifesting them by just having a clear focus, setting your eyes on the prize, not chasing. It's not a chasing energy. But at the same time, you cannot waver, right? Today you want this, tomorrow you want that. No, you have to be very decided about what exactly you want. You will not be distracted by external opinions, external noise. And that's what lets the universe know about how strongly you want it, how strongly you have set your eyes on something. You're fully focused, undistracted, and you're attracting those energies and situations into your aura, into your field, into your destiny. Just by being there, by being calm, steady, composed, not chasing. So very feminine, queen-like energy where you're becoming the attractor, the magnet of situations, manifesting things into your life just because you have set that intention, which is unwavering. And you're ready to receive it. And that's what tells the universe that you're ready to receive it, and the universe will, land that in your path. So those were your messages, Sagittarius, and hope they resonated with you. So thank you guys for joining. Please subscribe and hit the like if you enjoyed the content, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye for now.